Greetings, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay. I hope you're resonating with the energy of love, eternal love, high vibration, frequencies, and I hope you're actually excited inside, right? So, it's been a long time since I created a video on YouTube. Now, like this, sometimes it is a lot of energy that um, I send out when I'm actually doing a video like this, right? And everybody who watches the video, there's something that you get out of it. And I was just trying to um, reboot, right? And regain more strength. So that is why I have been doing some podcasts lately. There's a podcast that I'm doing, and I want you guys to listen to it. You're gonna find it on Spotify. Rhadebelihle, find me there. Always the same names, doesn't change, right? It doesn't change. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're highly vibrational. I hope you are doing everything that I told you to do because it is very important that you do that. We have to resonate with your higher self and be in tune, right? Um, and for everyone that's watching right now, and if you are new on my channel, please subscribe. Um, it is very important, to like everything that I always if you really do like, you don't, it's not a force, right? But if you do like what I'm actually giving you, the information, then you should like it. The more you do that, you are spreading the message, you know to so many people, because there's something that you need to know with us spiritual people, right? They don't like these channels. They don't like it. They don't like these channels of us talking about spirituality for people to raise their consciousness. Their system doesn't want that. So they try so hard to suppress each and every channel that we do. So in order for our videos to actually be exposed to so many people, it is up to you who's watching, who's viewing it, right? That whenever you view, when you like that video, automatically you are pushing it over to spread, to reach other people in other platforms. So please make sure that you like this video. If you're new on my channel, subscribe. Now, what I want to talk about today is to actually give a warning in some type of way. Um, this has been happening for the longest of time, and because now it has been coming so hard, I thought I should actually talk about this and also give you ideas how you can also prevent this from happening, because currently right now as you're speaking, they are trying so hard to make sure that they clone every spiritual influencer, especially them, because they are there influencing other spiritual people to do the same thing, to open channels and spread the word. Because together, as we work in a collective consciousness, we are powerful, and they don't want that. They want us to stay disconnected, and this is what's currently happening right now. So this has been happening for a very longest of time. Before I was even influential, you get what I'm saying? They've been trying to clone me, but they just can't. And to you, it's going to come as a joke because a lot of people don't believe that cloning does really exist. It does exist, and it's happening. There's so many few people that have been cloned right now in this, in our country. And I even know the first clone who it was. This thing it does exist. They do clone people. They send agents to do it. When they body snatch you, and then they have already created your DNA through your blood and your bone, right? That's what they need to actually clone you, to make a copy. You're the very same person who's just gonna be like you. It's very easy to clone. It's actually even cheap to clone. It's very, very cheap to clone. It's not expensive. It's not even a million, or no, it's not expensive to clone. It's so cheap, right? So they actually now they want to clone many people as much as they can, so that the influential people don't go to the next 2020, 2022, to say 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. They don't want spiritual active people. So I'm a living proof and evidence to tell you as you are following me that cloning does exist. They are trying. They've been trying, but because my account my vibration is too high, and every time they try, as I am the sun, they get burned. Like literally, they get burned. So I wanted to pass this message across everybody who's listening that as a spiritual being, we are always under attack, whether you are influential or not. The moment you start to raise your vibration, right, you get attacked. There are agents all over as we speak. They are waiting for each and everybody that's gonna wake their consciousness because they don't want that, right? This is the work ethics of the Antichrist. So the Antichrist is against everybody who has to wake up their Christ consciousness. Because Christ means consciousness. It's you raising your consciousness up and high. So the Antichrist work agents, they are doing that on behalf of him. So all they do is attack. So when they attack, if you're very weak and your vibration is not high, it's easy for them to actually clone you. Now I'm talking about the spiritual influencers. It's easy if you're a spiritual influencer out there, right? Because I do know that your guys, you do watch me, although you won't say. I know that there's some top spiritual influencers who are watching me right now, and I appreciate that, right? I really appreciate. But I'm telling you, as a spiritual influencer, make sure that your vibration is too high, because these people, this, and listen, I'm not instilling fear. I'm not instilling fear. I'm just guiding you to make sure that the only way to prevent you being cloned, to use your, because once they clone you, they're gonna take your conscious, they're gonna control you, put your conscious in a robot, and then you will keep on doing what you're doing, but you will mislead people, and that's the last thing that we need right now. However, it is very hard for them to do that because now the abundance of luck, love, and protection is within us, all of us. The divine power and all the ancestors that are active right now, they're guiding us. Because we are the last generation to bring enlightenment into this whole planet, right? So it's not easy for them to, it becomes easy for the people who give their body rights to them, as in like signing and making a deal with that contract, not selling a soul. Selling a soul does not exist. You give your body rights to the specific people you are selling to so that they can be able to access you and control you whenever they like it, to the point that if you don't follow and abide by the rules, they are able to take further steps which you have gave them power to do that, over the position of your body, to start to control you. If you're not being controllable, they kill you and then they start to clone you, because everybody that's been cloned is dead. That's why cloning is not a joke, because a lot of you guys, you make jokes about cloning. Cloning does not exist, blah blah blah. Let me tell you guys, everybody that's been cloned is dead for real. They kill you and then they start cloning you and make a copy of you for the sake of that influence they want, so that you will live through your conscience in a robot to mislead people, not to give them right proper information anymore. But they don't expose it well, they don't show it all because they have to trade careful. They do this, but in some way, there's some type of energy force that will come when now they'll have to actually take over your people, and they'll be twisted inside spiritually and not to be also connected as they used to be before. You get what I'm saying? So this is like me telling you that if you are a spiritual person, influential. Yes. So I was still talking about cloning. I'm sorry about that. I had a bit of a problem as I was making this video, and like it just stopped for I don't know what reason, you know. Anyway, so I just wanted to guide everybody to say that if you're a spiritual being out there, you need to understand this, that they are gunning for each and every spiritual person, especially the influential ones. They are gunning for them to the point that they make sure that they can try and body snatch you and clone you. I'm telling you this, let me just, there's a lot I can actually tell you about cloning and everything that I've experienced, right? So, there was a time they sent my a copy of my DNA to me. This was before I actually got influential, right? It was before. Because I've been always working underground, liberating humanity, making you guys to wake up as a sun living consciousness, right? They sent a body that looks like me, literally, while I was sleeping, to try and body snatch me, to take me out of my body as a conscious soul, so that that conscious can enter this clone of mine. And I refused. I was so strong, I refused it for it to happen. I refused. And I was like, what the hell is happening? This person, why is it that he looks like me? And what he's doing is actually trying to take out my consciousness and my soul. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to allow that. I stood up my ground and I was like strong at it. And I rejected this clone to try and body snatch me. Because if I had allowed it, I was going to die. I was going to they were going to find me dead. Because by then, my conscious and my soul would be with this clone. You get what I'm saying? Now that I'm influential, it's actually coming worse. They're trying to body snatch me. They're trying to take me so that they can actually put me somewhere else and complete the cloning. Because that's what they do. Like, and I want to say this. You know, it's very sad that people make jokes about cloning. People make jokes about cloning. You have to understand this. Everybody that's been cloned is dead. Like, literally, they kill them. They kill you when they clone you. They copy your DNA in your body and you become a robot. They take your soul and your consciousness, they put it inside, and then it starts to be active. They control it so that they can control that influence, like I said. So these people are dead. Everybody that's been cloned. Actually, I know a first clone that has been cloned, a very influential person in this country, but I won't say anything about that because I'm not about that, you know. I'm not about that. However, there's so many people that have been cloned, especially in our country. So cloning is real. And you guys, everybody, it becomes really sad when you try to enlighten them, you get people who are there laughing at you. What drugs are you smoking? What weed are you smoking? I want it as well. Whatever that you're smoking is too good and lit. You make jokes about it. You don't know what we face as spiritual people when we are at night. You don't know what we face. You don't know the attacks that comes each and every time for what we are actually saying to you. And like I always tell everybody that these people, they don't care about you looting, destroying the equipment, rioting. They don't care about that. Listen, they love it. They're just afraid of your mind. They don't want that. If anybody is there now trying to collect the melanin people to be one, they make sure that they kill you. They don't want that. Or anybody who now has those abilities, they don't want that. They go at you straight. If they can't clone you, they make sure that they kill you. And you guys, you come and make jokes. Oh, this guy's all about clout. This guy wants fame. How can you say that when we are facing trouble at night every time? Sometimes you come here standing in front of you, acting as if everything is fine. Because as spiritual beings, we are always attacked. All sorts of direction, we are always attacked. No, it's all about standing your guard and raising your vibration high. And like I told everybody on Twitter that if my vibration wasn't too high, I was gonna be cloned by now. And they are attacking each and every spiritual person in the world because they don't want to see us on the next year 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 2030. They don't want to see anybody who's spiritually enlightened, who's spiritually enlightening the masses. They want to keep everybody sleeping. So we are disturbing their plans, right? And they don't want that. So that is what I'm saying. This thing is very important. I'm not instilling fear. I'm guarding you. I'm giving you a heads up that you need to be aware of these agents. In order for you to defeat them, raise your consciousness. Sun gaze. Get the sun as much as you can. Eat proper food. Change your diet. Drink a lot of water. Stop eating meat. limit alcohol, be nutritional, right? Be it, be the power. It is within you. You are it. Be the energy that resides within, that is connecting you with each and everything that is of nature. It's there to boost you so that you can grow powerful. And then the moment you do that, you are above it all. Everything that is of material, you are above it all. They can never touch you. Become invincible. It is very, actually, an energy of abundance of luck, protection, and love that is there within all of us, as we are the last generation to bring enlightenment and to help Mother Earth to shift everybody to the next dimension. Because whether you believe it or not, whether you want to say it's true or not, the planet is going to separate into two. The third dimensional world will remain. The fifth dimensional world will take everybody who is resonating in a high vibration. You can laugh about it, it's okay until it happens, then you'll be sorry. And for everybody, I want to say this: whether you're conscious, subconscious, whether you're sleeping, you're awake, whether you're a prophet or a pastor, a preacher, an apostle, whether you're a politician or a president, everybody is part of this spiritual war. It's affecting everyone. Whether you're gonna make jokes about it, whether you're gonna believe it or not, whether you're gonna think this all is crazy, everybody's part of it. Whether you like it or not, you are part of the spiritual war. Now the difference is on what level of the spiritual war you at. If you are resonating in the low vibration, then it's going to defeat you. It's going to dismantle you. You're going to serve and live your eternity serving the system, which is the Antichrist and his agents that he's sending on his behalf to try and dismantle each and everybody that's spiritual. We are in the spiritual war, and this war is not something physical. It is within the mind, spiritual. And whether you listen, whether you want to accept this or not, you are part of the spiritual war. It's said that you don't want to wake up to your true consciousness and start to be a spiritual warrior like you are meant to be. I don't want to make this video very long, but I just wanted to say this: that all spiritual beings, it's a war. And I'm encouraging everybody. You've got so many beautiful knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You can't keep it within yourself. It can be. Open a channel on YouTube. Start a podcast. Let's spread the word. Everything is within you. You don't need me. I'm not your source. I'm the sun living consciousness. I am in each and everybody else. But I'm not your source. You are your own source. You've got all the things that you need. You've got all the information that you need. All I want you to know is that you are God. You're supreme. Start acting like it. Walk the earth like gods you are. Melanin, Netu, nature. And start to be who you are meant to be. It is your sole purpose. You just have forgotten. You chose yourself to come into this planet. You chose your family, your bloodline, your surname, so that they can actually be a part of you as you grow up. You just forgot about that, because that's what happens when you reincarnate back. When you reassign yourself, everything that you knew there, when you come here, you forget it all. And all you have to do now is work your way up through meditation and remember it. I love you so much. That's all I wanted to say. Keep your guard. Be strong. Don't be distracted. Like this video. Spread it across the world. If you are new, subscribe to my channel. Tell people they have to be resonating into higher vibration. Peace and love, fam.